Hello folks, it is me, I'm Biggie, and I am back, and this is Let's Play Marvel Avengers Alliance. I've been thinking, okay, what do you guys want to see me do? Well, you guys mostly want to see me fight battles, so it's either going to be PvP, which is super boring because we don't have any PvP thingies at the moment. Look at my progress. I only need certain more command points before getting to recruit one more character that I need to deploy here. If you guess which one, you get a cookie. Anyways, we're gonna play Story Season 2, but what we're gonna do, of course, is we're gonna go do a special focus on how to fight heroic battles. Heroic battles are pretty hard, to say the least. They're not the easiest battles to do, and the way you go about it at first is if you're gonna do a heroic battle and you're aiming to complete one, don't go into challenge mode. I learned that the hard way. So, let me just clear out some of these battles and I'll be right back. Ah, the new music. Alright folks, we are back. And next up is this heroic battle. Right, and we have a chance to get ENF by brand. That's not the thing that we probably want. Okay, I need a little bit more energy. Not that I do, but okay. So, we're gonna give these Sentinels another go. New game. I'm all over shit. I'm all game shit. It's like the original. Talk to the original mutant player. Yeah. So we have to use Gambit and we have to use Rogue. It would help if you got them nice and high level. That's one thing about heroic battles. And then we're gonna face some Prime Sentinels. Then they should be okay. This is one of the less hard battles that you could do, so keep that in mind. So of course with Gambit you are trying to get as much kinetic charge as possible. So while you're trying to do that, make sure you get to do some bowl roulettes and stuff, get some kinetic charges up. And you use and of course the best thing to do is focus fire on one enemy. Make sure Rogue gets her Southern Comfort in, gives her Kree speed and stuff. Probably pretty bad if they're gonna focus fire on him. But that being said, they don't have any buffs at the moment. So now we've got full kinetic charges, that's good. Now we have Kree speed though. We can't absorb the class, so to speak, so we get an increase in all stats. That's pretty nice. But we'll probably want to do class absorption to absorb the power. Ever so little bit. And now she gets ubiquitous power, which increases all her stats. And now we should use Drain Essence. Okay, now that it is weakened, that's fine. Oh dear. Right. Unfortunately, we're probably going to have to do that. Can expose and use this opportunity to use Raging Cajun. Oh, that was close. Oh, almost didn't make it there. Right, Southern Comfort. We should be fine now. They might lose Gambit in this particular play. Nope. The AI is stupid and hit Rogue instead. That is fine. So let's just grant some more kinetic charges on him. And of course we're gonna use we're gonna use this first. Brawl. Next we're gonna use Weaken to weaken him. And with the Drain Essence, get Energy Drain. Nice. Unfortunate there. We're going to use Raging Cajun straight up. Not a lot of damage, but it is enough to kill off this other dude. Yeah, that was very close playthrough, but as you can see, you get a chance to get command points. So I would say this is almost always worth it. Except for chaotic grenades are relatively useless. Anyways, that is one incursion battle done. See you after I do a couple of more of these quests. I'll be right back. Alright, next up we're in Trafalgar Square. And we're gonna need to have a Wolverine to fight Sabertooth. There we go, that's what his name was. Yep. And if you're smart, you won't get Sabertooth. You won't get the infiltrated Wolverine because that would be very bad. So make sure you switch off into his scrapper uniform before fighting Sabertooth right here. And things should be relatively easy because Wolverine has healing factor, and yep. See, and all you need to do is make just adamantium claws him and then just bleed him. As he starts bleeding, you know, he'll go into a different scene once he reaches enough. Oh, I just love this song so much, inspired by the Avengers. Yeah. Yep. So we're just gonna keep bleeding him. Now we've got healing factor. That's giving him bonus damage. And then this would switch him as soon as he reaches a certain amount of XP, no, of HP. He'll reset and go into a different form. Nice. That's what we needed. And we're low on stamina, but that should be enough to kill him. Yep. This is just another very straightforward battle. Just make sure you don't have Infiltrator Wolverine on, and you would be fine. But that is a noob mistake if I ever saw one. Ah, I want my command points. Damn you. Right, so that was Wolverine. See you in a little bit for the next battle. Be right back. Okay, next up is probably the most obvious one. It is Mystique. Mystique, cut off her arms on Nightcrawler. And if you're smart, like I said, you will actually get the scrapper uniform for Nightcrawler. If you do have Nightcrawler, that is. So you have Nightcrawler, you've got your scrapper uniform. This should be a cakewalk. If you don't, then that's okay. It's not too bad of a battle. But really, for once, she could actually shapeshift. So over here, let's try to stun her. She does not have an anti-stun type thing. Yep, there we go. Ambush her, grants bleed, combo setups. And of course, this has chain teleports. Ambush, has her bleed. And for hemorrhaging the hell out of her. Look at that. It's ridiculous. And for once, she could actually shapeshift. Hey, Emma Frost. Oh, you missed. Bye-bye. Right. Just make sure you get this uniform and it'll be like cake. Otherwise, just make sure you try to stun her, do follow-up attacks. Ooh, Sonic Fist! That's nice. They can reduce damage taken from Sonic attacks. Okay. Each time I could confront my mother. Or something along those lines. Okay. So, that was 3 out of 3. Next up, my most hated of all of these quests. I'll be right back, folks. Alright, we are back. And my least favorite. of all of these heroic battles is this one. Yes. There's a limit to patience on Modok. Right. The thing about Modok is, and his bioethicists, is that you need to get fear pheromones up on him ASAP. And of course, Psycho 8 doesn't help. Right. Use that. And then see if you could survive. Because it is unlikely that you will survive. Okay, good. Okay, right now you need to do that. And then, fingers crossed, they will start. Yes, thank you. Nice. Okay. And then Venom blasts you to reset your doomsday clock. Yep. Get your vengeance back up. You still have biofeedback, so let's brawl you. Here comes the Psycho 8. Recharge. Okay, this gets you biofeedback. Okay, come on. Say clock is reset. Vengeance. And do you have biofeedback still? Yep, one more round. So let's just brawl you. Okay. Expires next round. Okay, we're close. Fingers crossed. Ah, damn self-repair. Yep, and Doomsday Clock is reset. And biofeedback, this is gonna be close. Corrupted. Low stamina, I need you to die now. Yes, okay. Woo! So, while I was there feeling rather intense, what you need to do is make sure you get fear pheromones up on all these other characters, because if you didn't see, the fear pheromones, what they do is they actually have those characters on the side help and heal you. Okay. Command points is good. Yeah. So that is a nice thing to this is a very, very hard battle. I consider the hardest of all of these battles, actually. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, make sure you get fear pheromones up. I'm not sure about the counterattack, because you get lots of psycho attacks from the enemy hitting you. So yeah, that is a question best left answered. Actually, I would rather use the counterattacks only when fear pheromones aren't up. So, anyways, that's that battle there. Make sure you get fear pheromones up on, and they will start healing you, and that will be pretty much the battle. Well, that hardest of the battles, anyways. All right, see you guys in a bit. Ooh, nice music. And of course, this next bit is a heroic battle between Hercules and Thor here. And you need to actually learn how to play this particular battle. This is actually tough if you don't know what you're doing, but this is among one of my favorite battles. So I just wait for this thing to load. Okay. You start off with a buff called Tough God, right? And what Tough God does is that his resting gains hit me, which takes less damage and doing more. So I'm gonna start off with recharging. Yep. It has hit me on, and now I can return that hit with something stronger. And here we go, call him down. Boom! Stun him would be nice. Nope. Okay, now he has hit me on, which means that I should hit him back. When the hit me takes less damage, if I do not attack him, I'll get unsupporting, which is pretty bad. Unsporting, I mean, which is pretty bad. Yep, I like it rough, Barry. Right. Hit me, bro. Hit me. If it doesn't, he gets unsporting. Yep, and unsporting is pretty bad. As you can see here, unsporting means that increases resting does not grant hit me or any stamina anymore. So this is a good time for me to use Gift of Battle. Yep, I like it rough. Slaying the Nemean Lion. And that should grant me my entire bit of strength. There we go. That was pretty fun. You know, I usually start off that battle using rest first, because the AI usually just doesn't hit you with what he needs to hit you with. Ooh! I got my upgraded Thunderstrike. That's nice. Could use this for my team, like that uses thunder, charged attack type thing. Okay. Right. Odin's son. You fight like that and call yourself Odin's son? Your father had to squint through his eyes, one eye, to detect any signs of your valor. For now, for a meal, fighting makes a mighty hunger. Eat while you can. You feed through a straw when Mjolnir has broken your face. Yes. I just love the flavor of Thor versus Hercules. It's just amazing. And that's how you play that battle. Okay. Last but not least, one final battle. And perhaps one of my second favorite to this one, but I love it nonetheless. See you guys in a bit. Alright folks, last but not least, this heroic battle. You think your problems like this is all work for you? Lighten up! We get to kill people, zillions and zillions of people, utterly without consequences because we're all make-believe! How freaking awesome is that? She threatened me. She called me crazy. I think I'm in love. Right. Starting off, we have Deadpool and Cable on the same team. And you might think that this is a bad idea because he's just gonna get it all bruisered up. Boring. That did absolutely nothing, actually. So, we're gonna exploit her. Let's just cause some debuffs. Oh. Wait, he doesn't actually get cost debuffs. Right, punch you face. Right. Goody goody gumdrops. That should do it. And of course, oh my god! He sees Venom, falls in love, changes sides. Oh, you. Oh, you. Yeah. The thing about this right now is that I really want to get rid of X-Ray first, but I can't. Because Deadpool has protects against single target attacks. And here comes the poisonous explosion. Deal nice and lots of damage to X-Ray. And Deadpool doesn't do much, he just protects using healing factor. Don't turn incorporeal. dislike you turning incorporeal, and he actually protects us. Oh, damn it! I just said don't. Right, and it's good time that he's turned incorporeal because I think we need to. Ooh. What? Okay, so we just punch him or something. Oh, TO overdrive. Don't kill me though. Oh, it doesn't have speed. Oh, come on! Okay, at the very least, I could show you. You're still on fire. We're both more radioactive than a Chernobyl daisy, and I've got a piece of you stuck in me from the last explosion. Yepper. I think that went well. It went well. All right. Why? Because we get to kill him again! Did you understand anything? What the hell do we do when all the fighting is over? Who's gonna read about us then? God, Cable, you're so dumb sometimes. Hey, you with a mouse, isn't he dumb sometimes? Okay, that's why I like this battle. But that means energy needs to spend some more. But yeah. Okay. Please die now, Ironclad. Boring. Right. Sharp things. Sharp pointy things. Right. And we just punch. Here we go. There's a redesign encounter. Yay! Lover boy. Here comes the explosions. Oh, she's going for the explosive version. Okay, and she's damaging just herself. Like. Goody gumdrops. I'm not sure if this means he will protect him or not. Nope. Goody gumdrops. Okay. I'm just gonna go there and sit there with your radiation exposure. Stop. Ah! Okay. Right. So this is a nice true strike damage. Plasma rifle. We win. Barely. Thanks, Deadpool. Thanks for the trolls. And that's pretty much it for this episode. I'm gonna produce it, and hopefully after editing and rendering it, I'll be able to upload it for you guys. But that's it for now. It's me. I'm Biggie, and I'll be back after I roll this. Ah, nice. On my way to getting 135. I was wrong. That wasn't love. Just a passing infatuation. True love only happens in fairy tales. And this is a comic book, not a fairy tale. Thought you said it was a video game. Whatever, what's the difference? I also just said you should lighten up, but there you are, so all serious and gravely responsible. Man, I get sick of that. Can anybody have any fun around here? Fury, there's a number of items your research there's interesting here. Coulson in particular. Roger that, Cable. Thanks for the heads up. Coulson, you're alive! Don't you want revenge on Loki? I sure would. Alright, that's pretty much it for now. Thanks for joining me on this edition of Marvel Avengers Alliance. What do I do next week? I have no idea. But it's me, I'm Biggie, and I'll be back. See you guys tomorrow.